Planning a trip to Andamans? But it comes with a lot of questions. Hello and welcome back to our channel for another video. In this video, I am answering all the frequently asked questions about Andaman Islands so you can plan your perfect island getaway. From how to get there to what to pack, what permits you need and more, we have got you covered. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe us if you haven't already. Now without wasting any further time, let's get started. First question that many people ask is, where is Andaman and Nicobar Island located? Andaman and Nicobar Islands are an Indian Union territory located in Bay of Bengal about 1200 kilometers from Indian mainland. They are actually closer to Southeast Asia, lying between India and Thailand. And there are about 572 islands in Andaman and Nicobar, out of which 38 islands are inhabited, and out of these 38 islands, tourists are allowed to visit only 12 islands. The northern group is called Andaman Islands and the southern group is called Nicobar Island. But the tourists mostly visit the Andaman side. Moving on to the next question, which is, how do I reach Andaman? The easiest way is to fly to Veer Savarkar International Airport in Port Blair, which has direct flights from Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad and Bangalore. Major carriers include Indigo, Vistara, Air India, SpiceJet. Flight time from Chennai or Kolkata is about 2.5 hours, and you can also reach via passenger ships from Chennai, Kolkata or Vizag, which is slower and can take you 3 to 4 days for the entire journey, and this is not very convenient. These departs a few times in a month, but flights are cheaper if you book them at least 2 to 3 months in advance. Next, most asked question is, do Indians need a permit to visit Andaman? The answer is no. Indian citizens don't need any visa for visiting Andamans. However, some remote islands like Nicobar Islands or tribal reserves are off limit for everyone without a special permission. So you might need some additional permits if you plan to visit those restricted areas. Next question, do foreigners need a passport or a visa? Yes, all foreign nationals must carry a valid passport and Indian visa. E-visa is accepted for travel to Andaman and you will need to show it along with your restricted area permit to enter certain islands. Next question, do foreigners need a restricted area permit? Yes. Foreign nationals require a restricted area permit to visit most part of Andamans. This is issued free of charge at Port Blair Airport or in advance from Indian embassies. This RAP is valid for 30 days and can be extended by another 15 days in Port Blair. Next question is, what are the best islands to visit in Andaman? As I told earlier, there are 12 islands where tourists can visit. Among these 12, most popular ones are Havelock Island, which is now called Swarajdeep Island, then Neil Island or Shahid Dweep, then Ross Island, North Bay Island and Bartarang Island. Moving on to the next question, how many days are enough to explore Andaman? A 6 to 7 day trip is ideal for a relaxed experience of things in and around Port Blair, Havelock and Neil Island. If you are on a short time, then 4 to 5 days covering Port Blair and Havelock Island will work too. We have shared a full travel guide to Andaman sharing all the details that you need to know while planning your trip. You can find the link in the description section. Next, very important question is best time to visit Andaman. The best time to visit Andaman is from October to May, when the weather is dry and perfect for water activities. You can avoid June to September, which is monsoon season, as the ferries may get cancelled and activities like scuba diving may be suspended. Next, most asked question is, what about the mobile networks and internet? A lot of people have asked these questions, so let me tell you, mobile signal is decent in Port Blair, Havelock and Neil. BSNL, Airtel and Jio works best in most of the area. 4G is available but patchy in some areas. You will find Wi-Fi in hotels, but in some remote areas and beaches, you might find issue in finding signals. So be prepared to unplug and enjoy a digital detox. I would say carry some cash with you as online payment might not be an option at all the places. Moving on to the next question. What kind of stay options are available? The answer is there is something for everyone. You can get budget hostels and homestays starting just from rupees 600 then mid-range resorts from 2500 to 5000, and luxury beachfront properties like Taj Exotica for over 15,000. But remember to book early during December holidays or long weekends to avoid last minute price surges. Next most asked question is, what kind of food can I expect? You can easily find veg, non-veg and even Jain options for yourself. You can find seafood specialities, North Indian, Bengali and South Indian meals options even here very easily around the island. Moving to the next question, how to travel between the islands? Travel between island is mostly by ferry. You can get government ferries which are cheaper, but you need to book them well in advance. Or you can go with private ferries like Macruise, ITT, Majestic, Green Ocean, which are comfortable and faster. One pro tip, book the private ferries online ahead of time, especially during the peak seasons, as these might get sold out very quickly. Moving to the next question, how do I get around locally? In Port Blair, you can hire autos, taxi or rent a scooty. In Havelock and Neil, you can rent a scooter which will cost you about 500 rupees per day, or you can get a car for around 1000 rupees per day. Many hotels offer drop services too, but remember to drive slowly and carefully as roads are narrow and winding. Next, very important question, what should I pack for Andaman? You will be beach hopping a lot in Andamans and the weather here can be a little humid during the day. So remember to pack light cotton clothes, swimwear, flip-flops, sunglasses, hat and reef-safe sunscreen. Waterproof phone pouch, basic medicines, mosquito repellent, portable charger, a light jacket for evenings. These are also recommended. Moving on to a very important question. What is the culture like in Andaman? The Andaman Islands are melting pot of Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Punjabi and indigenous tribal influence. So locals are warm, friendly and very respectful. Most people work in tourism, fisheries or government services. It's a peaceful and slow-paced island life, perfect for travelers looking for unwinding themselves. Next question, what language do people speak in Andaman? Hindi and English are widely spoken. You will also hear Bengali, Tamil, Telugu and Malayalam here thanks to the diverse mainland settlers. Communication won't be a problem for Indians and foreign travelers in general. Next, very important question, is Andaman expensive? Well, the answer is Andaman can be budget friendly or luxurious depending upon your preference. Major cost includes flights, ferries and water activities and accommodation. So if you do activities like scuba diving or glass boat ride, your budget will increase. Or if you stay in a budget hotel, you can simply get a room around 3000 rupees per day. But on the other hand, if you want to stay in a luxury resort, you will even end up paying 10,000 per day for one room. On an average, if you select budget options for everything, you can expect to pay around 60 to 65,000 for a trip for one person. That's it for this complete FAQ guide to Andaman Island. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends and family who are planning a trip to Andamans. If you have any question that I did not include in this video, please feel free to drop it in the comments. I would love to help you plan your trip. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, happy wandering!